welcome to Women Empowerment Edition Impact for Change. The purpose for the podcast is to provide different topic and the space for women to share their stories in an inspiring way to help impact and inspire other women. That includes sharing different topics that can help other women and inspire other women that can change their lives. Now, today's topic that I'm going to discuss or I'm going to speak about is living with a peaceful mind. My goodness, how many of us women, I'm not going to say struggle to live with a peaceful life, but how many of us, we struggle to tone that voice that's in our head? How many of us that even when we go to sleep, we constantly thinking about the stuff that happened? I am one of them, you. I am one of you. I used to think a lot, like my brain was exhausted overthinking. Like I think everything, like of something that happened, why it happened. I analyze it to the T, everything. And that exhausts me mentally. It was so exhausting. I couldn't live my life with a peaceful. I couldn't, even when I go to bed in the night, close my eyes and just have that peaceful mind. It was so difficult, and I'm sure I'm not alone, because so many of us, we do the same thing over and over and over again and every day without we realizing how is that affecting us mentally, physically, emotionally. It's energy draining. So it was so important for me to make 2025 the year of just living peacefully, like living my life with peace, my brain with peace, and cultivating that peace and make my life and my brain switch that, turn that switch off to be able to enjoy my life. So what is like to live with a peaceful life now? It means you cultivate the mental state, of calmness, of sincerity and contentment, where you are not overly burdened with worries, anxious. I used to have this. I used to worry a lot and have an anxious a lot. Like I used to be crazy, and I'm sure I'm not alone. Most of us as women, we do that. We think about our kids. We worry about the kids, about family, about our spouse, about how to do this, especially if you have a kid, if you're a mom. You keep thinking about, say, if you have a busy life, what to do next, what you forget to enjoy the moment. And that's what used to happen to me. I used to forget to enjoy the moment. So living with peaceful, it'll allow you not overly burden yourself with worry anxiously, and allow you to approach life with sense of balance and acceptance. Most of the thoughts that we think about, it's about accepting, the stuff we think about all the time in our head, the worries, the anxious. Mostly it's about acceptance. It's about, when I thought back, it was all about acceptance, like not me accepting the moment or accepting what happened. Now, to live your life, with a peaceful mind, so important. Okay, to live your life with a peacefully. It's completely different level. Like you will feel you are in presence of yourself. Now, the first step that can help you, to live your life with a peaceful mind. Okay, with a peaceful mind is you need to be present of the moment, aware of things that happen or happening. You need to engage your senses, your 5 senses. You need to be here. You need to be aware of everything that is happening to you and around you and in your life, and see how is that really affecting you mentally. Because as long as we fix this, our brain, our mind, and our heart, our inner world, everything will be fine. So the first step is you need to be in the present. You need to be aware of things happening. Focus on the current experience. Forget about tomorrow. Forget about what is gonna happen tomorrow. Because tomorrow it's not there yet. You're here, you're in the present. So focus on the current present rather than dwelling on the past or worry about the future. I used to worry sick about tomorrow, about future, about the past, about what if, I could do better. I always have that sense of worry. And I used to think about others more than I think about myself. It make my brain mentally drained, like the energy. It was absolutely, and I used to think about the future as well. Worry about all future. What is gonna happen tomorrow? Or tomorrow I'm gonna do this, and this. Or I'm gonna plan this, and I forget. As I forget to enjoy the moment, to enjoy the present, to enjoy this time that I am living. Because I don't know if tomorrow gonna come, and if it comes, I'm gonna be alive or not. I always think about tomorrow and that. So focusing on the present, enjoying the present, be aware, engage your 5 senses. The second step is acceptance. Ooh, this take me so long. This step, oh my God. A lot of us, we don't accept things as it is, or people for who they are, like as they are. We don't accept it. It's within our DNA that we don't accept things. It's kind of drawing into the, and I used to don't accept things. I used to have a huge problem with acceptance. Huge problem. For me to accept things was like challenging. So acceptance, embrace situations as they are, letting go of what you cannot control. How many of us we think about stuff that we cannot control more than we think about stuff that we can control? We have a lot of things in our life that we can control. It is in our hand that we can control. We can change. But yet we're running after something that we cannot control. control. I used to do that. Running after things, after people. Stuff that I cannot, it's not within my hand. I cannot control. Acceptance. So when you accept and you let go, is a huge game changing. It's a huge game changer. Accept the thing as they are. Accept the situation. If it is in your hand to change it or do something about it, go for it. Change. Do something about it. But if it is not in your hand, let it go. Let it go. Accept it. Let it go. And move on. As easy as it is. Because it's so energy draining and it's so mentally draining as well. To keep hold into things that bring sorrow and sadness in our lives. I used to do that. I said, you know what? Not anymore. Not anymore. I'm not holding into anybody that don't hold into me. I'm not holding into things that is not within my control. I let go. If things that I can change and it's within my control, I'll do that. If it's not, let go. It is not worth it to keep hold into things that you can't change. You just waste your energy, waste your time, and wasting you enjoying the moment. The third step is positive outlook. Now, this is cultivating a grateful attitude and looking for the good in every situation. How many of us we dwell all the time? How many of us? Ladies, I'm not going to say all of us, the majority of us tend to dwell into things and we don't see the positivity that inside things. Even if you are in your darkest moment of your life, rest assured that there is a light, there is something in that moment that you can be grateful for. That's what my mentor used to tell me. When you have a grateful heart and have a great gratitude, your life will start to change. You will start attract things that you don't even thought that you can attract. It's called the power of attraction. So I stopped looking. I'm not gonna say I'm still doing it because it's kind of like in my DNA. Sometimes I just say I dwell on and it's like, why this is happening, all that. But then when I realize myself I'm starting saying this, I stop. I take a breathe. I breathe. Take a moment, and I start looking for positive thing with that situation, with that challenge. I don't question why it happened. Because I remember my mentor used to tell me, everything happened for you. Not against you, for you. And that's what the way I see things have changed. So start with a peaceful mind. Be grateful of things that happen. Even if it's bad, just be grateful for it. Because sometimes when things happen so we can be aware of stuff. Like in my life, when things happened, challenges, people left me, I used to say why and all that, but I realized later all this happened for me. When I start being grateful, start having that positive outlook, I start seeing things from different perspective. I start saying, these people left. God wants me to learn something. Because when people coming into your life, they either enter in your life to learn. Because nothing happened for no reason. Everything happened for a reason. There is a reason for everything. If your spouse left you, know that is better for you, because maybe there is something hidden, something positive, something that may be better. You'll find better person. If your family left you, it's for a reason. Because maybe in your journey or in that moment of your life, you need to be alone to learn things in life. We tend to feel, I'm not saying depressed, because I used to be depressed. But when I start having that positive outlook in life, things completely changed. Everything in our life happened for a reason, for a really good reason. So just let go. Let go. And you'll start and be grateful, and start how see life will really change for you. And things that you think that happen against you, you start looking at it from the angle that no, it happened for me, not against me. The fourth step to be able to live with a peaceful mind is mindfulness practice. And I'm still doing this. Now this step, I do actually, it's like a curve for me. I'm still practicing it. I'm still getting into it. Deep breathe. You have a deep breathing and be mindfulness of movement. So the movement to quit the mind and absent thoughts without judgment. How many of us we judge? We judge a lot. We judge ourselves before even we judge other people. We judge our actions. We judge our decisions. We judge our behaviors. When you have that mindfulness and you start practicing mindfulness and you start embracing that mindfulness into your life, things will start changing. When you think negative, you start, okay, I am mindful. Okay, now I'm starting thinking about negative. Okay, so you take a moment, deep breathe, and just be mindful of that moment. You be present of that moment, and you just look very nice, and not in a way, but in life. You start calm down, you starting breathing, your breathing is steady, and you feel absolutely calm, and you start feeling well switch that negative with a positive. By what? By having a positive outlook. That's how this is really happening. So it's like it's kind of connect to each other. The fifth step to be able to live your life with peace, okay, is self-care. Self-care. How many of us we neglect ourselves? How many of us we tend to forget ourselves in the process of looking after other people, looking after, our family, our spouse, our children, our siblings, our relatives. Even at work, when we work 24/7. We forget ourselves in the process, and it's so hard. It's so easy for us to forget ourselves. It's so easy. So to have that, to live with that peaceful life, you need to start take care of yourself, looking after yourself, mentally, physically, and emotionally. You need to see yourself, give yourself time, give yourself grace, give yourself appreciation. Be proud of yourself, be proud of the achievement, be proud of how far you have come in life, be proud of the growth that you have encountered or you have come, since a long time ago. Be proud of you. Be proud of how you look into yourself when you look in the mirror in the morning. Appreciate that person. Appreciate that person in the mirror and tell that person how much you love that person. Be so engaged and present with yourself. Be so much loving and caring. Take care of yourself. Even if you had this, among all my business, I'm going to take a day for myself. I'm going to go to spa. I'm going to go to salon. I'm going to do my hair. I'm going to get my nail done. I'm going to get my makeup done. I'm going to get massage. Just to look after yourself. When you do that, you feel so much better about yourself. You start feeling better and you start connect with yourself. Also, not only looking after yourself from outside, but also inside. Don't just look after yourself, your appearance and everything, and you forget the inside world. Because inside world is so important than the outside. Because it shows. If you look from inside, it shows. It shows how happy you are. It shows how excited you are. It shows how grateful you are, how joyous you are. So start looking after yourself if you are one of the people that neglect yourself. Now, to cultivate, ladies, how to cultivate a peaceful mind, you need to start, and that stuff that I start doing is meditation. Regularly meditation practice can help train, your mind to be focused on the present moment, and reduce stress. I know not many of us do it, and not many of us have the time to do meditation. But if you take 5 minutes, 3 minutes of your day to do meditation, it can really, really help you out. Also journaling, just writing your feeling. Bring that book, write your thoughts, write your feelings. because writing down your thoughts and feeling can help process emotions and help you gain clarity of things that is happening around you, of things that is happening within you. Now, spending time outdoors. Now, I'm struggling with this at the moment, because going out, enjoying the nature, be out, by myself, just be out there, do activities out there, whether with people or by myself. It's challenging for me at the moment, but it's really important, because it can help you to cultivate that peaceful mind. Spending time outdoors can promote relaxation and peace. I used to do this. Spending time outdoors can really help you getting that relaxation, getting that peace, and help you connect with yourself. It's just when you go out to activity, there is something that happens. Even when you come home, you feel different. I used to do this, but not anymore. So I actually should start doing this. I am guilty of this, because I'm struggling doing this at the moment, but will happen. Okay, will happen, because it can really, really bring that peace into your life. Now, the other thing that you can do to cultivate a peaceful mind is gratitude. See, this comes under everything. Gratitude. Oh my goodness. Focus on the thing that you are grateful for every single day. And with this one, I start doing it for the last 4 years now, and my life has changed. My life has changed since I started doing this. I started doing this 2021. So January 2021. So it's 4 years now, and my life has changed, and I'm still doing it. Waking up in the morning, be grateful, and just look for anything that I'm grateful for. Anything. Some of you say like it's hard. I don't know what's really, how to be grateful, or what things I can be grateful for. Look, even if it's one thing that you are grateful for every day. The first day, just one thing that you're grateful for. Second day, 2 things that you're grateful for. Third day, 3 things that you're grateful for, and build it up, and you will see how your life change. The positivity, you will start looking in your life from different angle, from different perspective. Things will change. The emotions, the feelings, the way you think changes. It completely changes. Even if you come across, say, challenging moment, hardship, or a very dark, you get into a dark place. When you start being grateful, you don't see those things as a challenging or a dark place, you start seeing it from the positive light, which will change your life. Be grateful. Have that great gratitude every single day. Now, stress management technique. Now, with this one, basically it's same as basically being mindful practice. It's just you taking that deep breathing and exercise. I know most of us having time, we struggle to find the time to exercise. But if even we go 5 minutes walk, spend that time with yourself. Give that time for yourself. 5 minutes walking just 5 minutes and come back and see how this really, really changes and help you living, with a peaceful life. And I know there is a lot of things that involve to be able to live with a peaceful mind. But when you be grateful, things change. Now, I love this quote. It says, the greatest gift that you can give yourself is a peaceful mind. So give that gift to yourself, ladies, because you deserve it and because you are worthy.